but the course has been insane. Like, I learned so much about the body. It makes me want to drop life and go into physiotherapy school and keep learning. Like, it just opened up this like excitement for learning. And now I cannot unsee or unknow that breathing is everything. Like, if we don't breathe properly, the whole fitness falls apart. Like, our whole training structure becomes less efficient. So let's start with breathing, and for the rest of VTB's time, let's keep focusing on the breathing. So let's just sit up for a moment. Be comfortable. You can have that block under your sit bones, both hands on the ribs now, thumbs at the back. The other 8 fingers at the front, and we're gonna go into more of like an expansive inhale. So quicker inhale, you're gonna go, and then you're gonna say like HA, ha, as you exhale, and you wanna feel your ribs traveling inward towards one another. We're just gonna do it 5 times. So when you're ready, take an inhale through your nose, open your mouth and go, and can you feel your ribs descending through the sides down? Far, sit tall, don't compress. Let's go 4 more. Inhale, and then a slow exhale. And your exhale now wants to be double the time if you inhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, two more. It should be easier to feel that inward and downward movement of the ribs with the ha. 1 more. Inhale, shoulders stay relaxed, traps don't come in, should be squishy, and slow exhale. Awesome. Okay, grab a band. Bands should be medium, not super heavy. Place it around the feet, and then find that side body position again. So let's start on our left side body. I'm just gonna prop my head with my hand. I'm used to this, but if your head prefers to be on the block and needs more of a VIP service, then grab the block and lay on it. So what we're gonna start with is internal rotation. With internal rotation, we don't wanna overwork our TFL. It's located right here. So if you squeeze that area with your fingers, it should remain squishy to the best of your ability. This is right on the diagonal part of your hip right here. So I want you guys to move your legs away, so you're pretty much in a straight position. There's a little bit of flexion in the hips, not too much, like 15 degrees max. And you want to engage your core again. So your left side body should not be sleeping on the floor. If head lay down position helps with that, go for it. And then you are going to exhale, take your first rotation inward with your right hip. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna pause, not move. I want you to grab your TFL and try to find that squishiness again. So travel down the leg. So what we want to work here is that the anterior part of our glute medius, the front fibers of our side booty, right here. So you want to tap on that. You want to try your best to find that activation. It takes time. If you don't feel it, that's fine. But you want the TFL to remain squishy. So if you go up and down the leg, we're not over-engaging it. Hold it here, 5 more counts. A thing that might help is another block between your knees. I find that with people that are like, nope, I don't feel that rotation. It's very strange, a very strange sensation. That squeezing something between the knees makes a difference. So you can try that as well and see if it feels better. Otherwise, we're still holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go into dynamic movement. Lower the leg a little bit and then rotate it in. Farah, this is for the, if you think of that choreo we just did, the inward circle up, this helps with that. Let's keep going. 8, 7, just giving you a goal to work towards. 6, 5, little pause at the top. 4, 3, 2, last one, lift again. You don't need to go crazy high, you just want to feel resistance on the band, and freeze. 8, 7, low back is long, don't bring your paraspinals, your spinal area into the game, keep tucking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Good. Move the block out of the way. Release your right leg, come up, and then flip down into your tabletop. You're gonna have your wrists underneath the shoulders, same leg extended, should be your right leg. I'm gonna go into the harder version right away. You don't have to, but if you like to join me, bring your left hand off the floor, wrap it around your abs, and just have your right hand and left knee on the floor. Take that right leg up to the sky, just going body weight for the time being. Freeze here, look down at your right thumb. Take a second, feel the length of the back of your neck. Feel that your traps are not jumping up into your ears, and see if you can start connecting to your abs. The more abs we have, the better glute work we get out of every session. See if you can start feeling that little tiny burn in the right glute. If you flex your foot and drive the heel up, I find it to be easier. You almost pretend that you're pressing into a button. But the more abs you have, the more glute you'll get out of it. So think abs engaged, pelvis is not dumping forward, minus connection to that right glute max. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the leg at about 90 degrees. Let's circle it out. Just warming up so your left hand can come down if needed. To the back and side is 1. You got it. No movement to the abs. 2. Pretend there's a crocodile under your belly button. 3. Elbows straight and triceps are pointing to the back. So your triceps are flared out. Eva, you're good. Farah, your triceps are pointing out to the side. Wrap them back. Yes, so think right shoulder rotating to the right, left shoulder to the left. Keep going. 4 more. Back, side. 3. Keep thinking of that right glute. Can you stabilize your pelvis enough to feel that work? 2. Last one. And 1. Good. Back onto that left hip we go. Left elbow down. Right leg extends this time. Left elbow underneath the shoulder. Right leg is bent at about 75 degrees or so. So don't lift it too high up. Don't go past 90. On the exhale, let's lift off into our modified plank. I don't know what I said, 75 degrees. Sorry, I meant like 45. That's pregnancy, 75 degrees. What? Press your right inner edge of the foot down enough to start feeling like you can free up your left leg a little bit. So you want to start bringing a little bit of weight off that left leg. It stays on the floor visually, but you're not pressing down with it. You're trying to reach it up into the ceiling. Hold. 8, 7. I want you to start connecting to your right inner thigh at some point. See if you can connect to that muscle group. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down. We're gonna go for 8 dynamic ones, and every time you're lifting up, think of your right inner thigh, okay? On the exhale, let's go press that inner edge of the foot down. Feel your right inner thigh. Lower down. Go for 2. Feel that right inner thigh. Lower down. Lots of core as well. 3. Lower down. Good. Really anchor that right foot down. 4. Lower down. Good. Keep going. 5. You start feeling your left shoulder. 2 and 6. 2 more. 7. Good. Last one. Exhale. Release. Good job. Grab that band, place it around your feet again, and we go back into the second set. Exact same thing. Grab your block, place it between your knees, move the legs out, so you're pretty much in the straight position, just a little bit of flexion there. Press your knees into the block if you're using one. Find your inner thighs, right and left together, and then find your internal rotation and stay in your first static one. We tuck under. Same, not switching. Same, yeah, we're loading. We're really loading lower body today, so it's not necessarily flow style, more like sets and reps. On the exhale, rotate, freeze, hold. 8. Check. Can you tuck your tailbone a little bit more? Can you bring extra length into your low back? Do you feel your core working versus collapsing into the ground? And can you still breathe through this hold? 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go dynamic motion, up with the foot. So you're going inward with that hip. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Move the block, come up, flip into your tabletop. Same leg goes to the back, so we're still with that right hip working. Lift that leg up again. This time, so left hand can stay on the floor if needed. Make it a little bit harder by taking it off. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to sit back into that left hip a bit. So think of your bum moving back. Your leg stays up though, so as we move back, your leg is not dropping level. If anything, it's going higher. Stay here, breathe. 8. So you're in this like baby pigeon. You can curl your left toes under if that makes your life easier as an option. 6, 5. Now mine goes back into that right glute max. Can we find it? 4. Far, sit back further. Sit into that left heel. Yes, even more. Eve, yes, good. And Eva, keep your back leg straight. 3, like push out with the heel. 2, 1. Come back into your neutral tabletop, bend the leg, and make sure you're reversing the direction. So now we're gonna go from the side to the back, and that's gonna be our 1 rep. And it looks like I'm dumping, I'm not. It's my baby dropping to the ground. Tabletop is my favorite position, feels really, really good because gravity is taking over. Let's keep going. 3. If you feel very steady, you feel that hip working, left hand comes off. 4 more. 1. Big, big, big circle, as if it's the last circle you're doing for the day. 2. Last one. 1. Good job. Onto our left shin we go, towards one another. Same leg extends out, so it should be your right hip. Eva, please be responsible for remembering the number of reps sometimes. Catch me. Into our right hip we go. Now can you get a little bit of a stretch in that right inner thigh? You can play around with it. You can add a side bend if you want to add that lower, upper body into the picture, come up. You can just focus on the lower body. You'll feel a little bit of that left inner thigh as well, but focus more on the right. Let's go 3 more. Into that right hip, back up, into that right hip, back up, last one, and up. Now we're gonna quickly prepare our right foot for the standing portion. You're gonna take an exhale and think of dragging the ball of your right foot into your left heel. So think of creating that short foot. It is not your toes crunching. Your toes should not be crunching. In fact, you wanna make sure all 5 stay long. Drive the ball of the foot in. So think of lifting the arch up. Hold it there for a second and then spread the foot out, lengthen. Almost feel like light pronation where you're going a little bit in with the arch. Now pull it back up. The ball of the foot into the heel, lift the arch up, hold, and let the entire foot lengthen and spread out. Let's go 3 more. Pull it in, hold, spread it out. 2 more, pull it in, hold, spread it out. 1 last one, pull it in, hold, and spread it out. Good. Now move that foot closer in, so way closer into your left knee. Let that right knee fall past the toes. Be careful. Use your elbow to add a little bit of pressure, but you should feel 0 pain in your Achilles tendon or 0 pinching at the front of the ankle. So go to a place where you're comfortable, but make sure your heel is actually pushing down. If you start going on a releve, we lose the whole purpose of this. So press it down and then from there explore. How far can I go into dorsiflexion? Hold the push down on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Check that your arch is not collapsing down. You want to feel the base of your big toe, base of your pinky toe, the middle of your heel pressing down equally. 3, 2, 1, release.